What is going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of Up the Addict. Today, we will be playing Gillingham, who are currently first in the league in the live game. But first, let's look at how we've got on since I last saw you, which was the 1-0 win over Oldham in the league. So, straight after that, 4 days later, we played Rochdale. Actually, as I was mentioning in the last episode, we weren't scoring enough goals, weren't putting enough daylight between teams, which is a really good performance. And we won 3-0. Yesil came on as a second half sub and got 2 goals. And Lee Novak's been in pretty impressive goal scoring form. 6 goals in 10. So I've been pretty happy with them. Most of them have actually been penalties though, to be fair. But he's been chipping in with a few assists as well. So after that, we had Norwich under-23s in the Checkatrade Trophy. First of all, just want to ask if anyone can actually understand or explain to me how this works in the comments. The Checkatrade Trophy, because it's like a little mini league, and I don't really. I'm guessing you go into a group stage, into a knockout from the group stage, but it's very different to the Football League Trophy of the format it used to be. It just used to be like any other cup. So yeah, let me know in the comments if anyone knows what the hell that's about. We then went on to the rival match against Millwall and we won 4-2. And I was absolutely buzzing. Charlton fans were going off their nut. They were just getting hammered. They were loving it, singing away, chucking shit at the Millwall fans, just having a great time. And who wouldn't after you see Lee Novak scored 2 penalties within 10 minutes? Love it. It was a good performance from the boys. Probably the best performance all season, to be honest. And we went 4-0 up. I was a bit pissed off with the 2 goals we conceded. They were really sloppy, just classic FM goals. It's like from the right-hand side and the left-hand side. But yeah, Angelino with his 5.8. Sean Hutchinson with a 4. I don't actually think. Has anyone ever seen a rating lower than that? If anyone has, then please send me a guyzo on Twitter. You can follow me in the description. Followed by 2 draws, Coventry and Port Vale. We just played. Port Vale was a last-minute Lee Novak penalty. He does love a penalty, Lee Novak. But yeah, 0-0 against Coventry as well. This game we should have won. This game we were arguably very lucky to get a point out of. So, swings and roundabouts. We'll take it. Going into the Gillingham game then, the league is looking a bit like this, with Charlton in 4th with 24 points, 6 points off the top now. So realistically, we need to beat Gillingham today to have any chance of outright winning the league. You notice that they're playing a 5-3-2, and I have actually switched up my own formation to try and counteract this, which will involve Arturo coming in as a target man. So you see, we tried to counteract their 5-3-2 by packing the midfield and having a 3-man midfield of Crofts, Ulverstad and Jackson. I'm not really too sure. I mean, this is an untested tactic for me. I'm not really too sure how it will go. We'll just have to swap back in Morgan Fox here. But yeah, I thought the numbers in the midfield would definitely help us out. In terms of team instructions, we're going to go for retain possession, stick to positions. I'm going to take that off as well. Float crosses. Float crosses are deadly in this year's game. If anyone hasn't tested them, if you play with a target man, especially anyone over kind of 6'4", they're really, really effective. You see in the highlights how they help you to get a result. I'm going to play lower tempo as well, I think. That'll be that. Keep playing bat. Yeah. I always try not to play players on low fitness, but Bauer's been on a really good run of form recently, so I thought I'd keep him in the side. So we're Evans' favourite to win. This game has draw written all over it, apparently. Well, fuck you, Mark McGowan from Team Talk. You're absolutely smashing it. Dropping Nicky Ajose, who's done nothing for the last 3 games, caused a bit of a stir, apparently. Excellent. Okay, so we're underway. It really would do us a lot of favours to go and get a result here at the Priestfield. I didn't think Gillingham would be our league rivals, but it turns out they're really making a push for promotion this season. Teixeira headers away from the corner. Garmston on the side. That's good. Another good header away. And we've intercepted now on the break. Bataka comes up the right hand side. He's played it to Chris Solly. Chris Solly with a ball into the box, cleared away. But Morgan Fox has got it again, and we're coming wave after wave here. Harms loses the ball again. Very slow in possession. I don't know if that's just because obviously the passing stats of the team is quite poor, or if it's just because we can't pass the ball. I'm not really too sure. I guess they kind of go hand in hand, don't they? But they're on the attack again here. Rod has been having some really up and down form. He seems to either be really good or conceding near post goals from about 25 yards. So I'm not really too sure about him. Alvestad on the front. We've lost the ball again. Have a poor cross from Solly, and they're coming forward. Oh, look like that. He's coming off his own back. That's his. He's not. Oh. Can't wait to see this highlight. He's actually knocked it in. Okay, so Dax had a bang. He's at the post. Oh, lovely. Come off your own hand. Exactly what I mean. Declan Rudd. The goalkeeping masterclass there of how to concede a goal from your own hand. Wait, you're right, Kev, again. We haven't been bloody good enough. Oh my god, 6.2. How could... You wouldn't see ratings like this if I was still managing United. Arturo's not having a great game either. I'm going to try and hold off making changes. I'm hoping that the lads will be riled up now and ready to go. I'm going to play a bit more structured. I don't want to lose another goal and then see them really go into the league. Arturo's now gone to 6.3, so yeah, that's the end of your game, sunshine. And I'm going to bring on Nicky. Let's hope he's having one of those games where he's good for us today rather than useless, eh? Oh, I do that all the time. Right, come on then, Nicky. You got 40 minutes to get me a goal here. Although, just look at these. We've done nothing, absolutely bloody nothing. I thought we was going to go 2-0 down there. Can we launch a counter? Is it? Oh yeah, they can. It's to Crofts. Oh, look. I mean, the passing is atrocious. To tell you the truth, I feel like if we go 2 down, then it's all over. Oh, that was either off the bar or a really good save from Rudd there. Right, this isn't working, is it? Something needs to change. Okay. Let's bring Alvestad into there. I feel like maybe a partner up front for a Jose would be good. So yeah, we're going for it. We're going to go for the jugular. There's no point in sitting back. Take off Johnny Jackson. We'll bring on Lee Novak because he has been pretty reliant this season, and we'll leave Crofts in midfield on his own. Come on, Lee. I know you. Unless it's a penalty, you probably won't score, but you do your best. I know you do. You'll have a dangerous chance for Gillingham. They're absolutely battering us here, to be honest. Come on, boys. Oh, it's a corner for Gillingham. It's headed away, and we're on the break here. And another. Just the passing. Come on now. It's headed away. Novak's onto it. Every time, just can't. You get excited. Oh look, we lost the ball again. Manuel Thomas. This is looking like a goal. Oh, that's a really good save from Rod, actually. I mean, not really that useful because we 1-0 down, but still, at least it's not 2. Hey. just wave after wave of Gillingham attack here. I tried to be clever and tactical, but it hasn't really worked for me at all. Right, come on, boys. Bataka's coming up the right-hand side now. And he's intercepted again. We just can't get by the ball. Comes Jason Pearce, Crofts, Ulverstad. Good ball over. Nice. Switch player like it. Well, no, he didn't like that. Gone straight back to him. And that just about sums up our game, doesn't it? Right. Well, may as well. We'll go route one, shoot on sight. Early crosses. The classic, please score me a goal in the last 30 seconds FM tactic. Now, I doubt this will be a goal, but we might. Oh, goodness. I think today has been a really off day we can't even keep possession right now, let alone string. Do you know what? Actually, after quite a good month, that's the really, really, really frustrating result there, to tell you the truth. Quite annoyed about that. Don't really know what to say. Kind of. I'm not going. I'm pulling a Jose Mourinho. I don't. Although before that, I guess you can't be too unhappy. I was 10 matches unbeaten before that, so I'm not going to cry just yet. I think we'll be all right. Where does that leave us in the table? 9 points now. I mean, it's not great. Gillingham are actually unbeaten in the league as well, so maybe shouldn't get too hung up on that loss. But we do need to make up these points because really you're looking at automatic promotion as our aim for this year. Oh, look, Ched Evans. That's nice. Wish I had a striker as good as Ched Evans, but no, start with Nicky Jose, who decides he wants to be a good footballer every 3 or 4 games. Let's have a look at the schedule then. So I think we'll have a long break now, and maybe even come back. We'll either come back for this game against Bradford, and then we'll have a transfer special here, or I will just do it all and go all the way till Christmas. But I probably will come back here because that's a long game. There's about 6 games, so I'll try. But if the season hasn't really changed too much, unless we're cruising the league by then, which I doubt we will be, I'll come back. But if not, we'll probably go to Christmas and then go from there again. If you have any, as we're coming up to the transfer window and it may be the next episode, if you have any suggestions for players to sign in League One or any good loan signings, that's my priority here because somehow I don't think Big Roland is going to be giving us any money. I can't really see that happening. So if you've got any good loan signings from Premier League clubs that just will give them to me for free, then definitely let me know in the comments. While you're here, you can subscribe underneath. It's just next to my channel name. Like the video. Comment if you've got anything to say. If you want to call me a wanker or any signing suggestions, preferably the second one. And yeah, peace, guys.